Harer Nama eva kevalam, kalo nasteva 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 gatiranyata.
Hare Krishna, Gopi Manohar Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Dana Pranam, and all the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. Sorry, हिंदी में बोलना है मुझे? Any
Thank you,
question?
Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji. That was a very enriching class, excellent class with so many examples and so many shlokas from different sources and question answer, your question answer and your presentation, everything was wonderful, Prabhuji. So I'm just summing up, trying to do it right from the beginning that this particular thing that is since we have desires हमारी इच्छाएं थी उनको पूरा करने के लिए हमें बॉडी मिली इच्छाएं थी इसलिए हमें बॉडी मिलती जाती है तो और वो इच्छाएं पूरी करनी है हमें और क्योंकि हमें तो उसके लिए हमारी जो फॉरगेटफुलनेस इसीलिए हमें दी जाती है क्योंकि अगर हमें अपना जो मुझे समझ आया कि अगर हमें अपनी इच्छाएं पूरी करनी है तो फिर हम इसलिए वो अपनी रियल आइडेंटिटी भूल जाते हैं और अपने को बॉडी से आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं और फिर अपनी इच्छाओं की पूर्ति में लग जाते हैं और यही हमारी कंडीशन स्टेट है कि हम अपने लिए हम चीजों को समझ लेते हैं और अपने लिए इस्तेमाल करते हैं तो हम ये कंडीशनड उसमें ही रहते हैं तो इससे बाहर निकलने के लिए हमें कॉन्स्टेंटली फिर अपने आप को इसीलिए रिमाइंड कराना ज़रूरी है दैट वी आर नॉट दिस बॉडी और उसी से फिर हमारा ये आएगा कि जितना भी हमें जो भगवान ने दिया है वो हमें भगवान की सेवा में ही लगाना है क्योंकि भगवान से ही मिला है और वो हमें अपनी भोग प्रवृत्ति में नहीं लगाना है और हमें हर चीज़ रियलिटी में देखना है। सत्य दृक् शब्द का जो आपने अर्थ बताया था कि रियलिटी और नॉन रियलिटी तो जैसे मेरी सास है, मेरी ननद है, तो उनको मुझे अपनी सास और ननद के रूप में नहीं देखना है। तो और उनको भी हमें देखना है कि वो भी एक हम मेरी तरह ही बीइंग है सोल है वो भी और तो उसका हमें मुझे डबल फ़ायदा मिलेगा अगर मैं ऐसे मेरा वो हो जाएगा। तो एक तो मेरा कृष्णा कॉन्शियसनेस प्रोग्रेस करेगा, दूसरा जो आपस का वो होता है फ्रिक्शन जो फ्रिक्शन होगा वो भी कम हो जाएगा कि जब मैं उनको इस तरीके से नहीं देखूँगी। तो उनका उनका एक्सटर्नल जो भी बिहेवियर है या जो मेरा एक्सटर्नल बिहेवियर है, तो वो मुझे लगता है उसपे भी कुछ ना कुछ पॉज़िटिव असर आएगा और प्लस मेरे को डेफ़िनेटली इसमें कुछ ना कुछ फ़ायदा मिलेगा स्पिरिचुअल जर्नी में भी। तो ये एक बहुत बड़ी वो है आज के क्लास से सीख कि कितने भी कैसे भी डिफरेंट रोल्स में हम हैं, अपने-अपने रियल आइडेंटिटी को भी याद साथ में रखते रहना है और बाहर से बिहेवियर अपना उसके हिसाब से करते रहना है। सो दिस इज़ आवर कांस्टेंट स्ट्रगल भी उसमें स्ट्रगल भी है अपने साथ स्ट्रगल है एक्चुअली क्योंकि हम भूल जाते हैं, फिर हम उसमें आ जाते हैं एकदम से, फिर वो भूल जाते हैं। तो भूलना और याद कराना मुझे लगता है यही हमारा सबसे बड़ा स्ट्रगल है। तो ये आज मेरे लिए दिस इज़ द टेक अवे फॉर मी और फिर आपने जो एग्ज़ाम्पल्स दिए 12 महाजन, तो ये भी एक बहुत बड़ा वही है कि हमें अगर बेंचमार्क देखना है तो 12 महाजन, भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर और सारे हमारी जो परंपरा है, उनका हम अगर रखेंगे ध्यान में तो हमारे लिए ये स्ट्रगल थोड़ा आसान हो सकता है। थैंक यू प्रभु जी और ये वाला जो इच्छा पूर्ति के लिए वाला जो आपका था कि इच्छाएँ हमारी मतलब जिस दिन हमें लगेगा कि हमारी इच्छाएँ पूरी हो गई, अब हमें और इच्छाएँ नहीं करनी है। विल दैट बी द डे हम समझे कि हम निकल सकते हैं इस उससे बाहर?
Um, वो मैं कमेंट करने वाला था एज यू वर डिस्क्राइबिंग नहीं जब हमें लगेगा कि हमारी भौतिक इच्छा कभी पूर्ण होती ही नहीं दिस इज लाइक एडिंग अ फ्यूअल टू द फायर वो ज्यादा बर्न होती रहेगी. पर क्या होता है कि the moment we come in contact with Krishna, then initially our the desires becomes purified, and then eventually our only desire remains is Krishna. Material desires may be there, but वो इतना impact नहीं करेंगी. Rather हमारा spiritual atmosphere, spiritual desires वो इतनी ज्यादा हो जाएगी कि then these other desires are there, doesn't matter. They are there or not there, doesn't matter. Um, so that is the difference. If you see, that is the difference. As we progress, our spiritual desires will increase, and it will reach to the highest level that our only desire is Krishna or his devotional service. That means other desires are there, not there, doesn't matter. और कई बार तो ऐसा होता है, the soul becomes frustrated. That's why Krishna says, four kinds of people come to me: Artho, Arthachi, Jigyasu, Gnani. So we may get frustration in that. I was watching one documentary, Born Rich, like a like couple of years back. This person is like 18 years old. He developed this documentary, Born Rich, where he has videoed his friends who are like born rich, like not million but million, trillion year dollars. They just inherited, and the way they are living, I mean, so much. They have so much, just like a Hiranyakashipu. He had like whole world in his command. Similarly, they feel like they have whole world, but like this person, he became so aware, he became so frustrated with this richness, that what is this? Of course, I wish he had found Krishna conscious path, but at least in from that document perspective, he didn't find at that time. But he became so frustrated that he developed that video. What is this? Uh, this is not the life. This is not. And one statement, even the person he's giving, that richness doesn't mean happiness. Richness. So this is just one example. You become so rich. This is also material desire, but then you won't be able to fulfill. Even if you fulfill, you will become so frustrated. So rather, we take that path, Krishna consciousness, and then we develop desires for Krishna, and then we purify. And regarding the other point, of course, we mentioned um, about the father in like no mother-in-law and daughter-in-law and other people like employee employer. So of course our behavior, just because we are Trinadapi Sunicha, just because we will act as devotee doesn't mean people will or should take advantage of it, and just doesn't mean that if Sas is telling so many things we will just listen. At times we will speak it out, but internally we will know um, that I'm a devotee. Externally, we may have to become sometimes little hard. Internally, we have to be sober spiritually. Just like that the snake and Narada Muni. That snake became Narada Muni's disciple, and then now snake didn't. He stopped biting anyone, and the kids they started throwing rocks at him, the village people, and then he was like bleeding. And he didn't bite. And Narada Muni came, said, my dear disciple, what's wrong? Why this blood, all over the body? Say, oh, I'm become your devotee and now I'm disciple and I'm devotee now. I'm Trinada Pichunita. Narada Muni say, yes, don't fight. Show your hoods, but don't fight. So you stand up, show you as if you are angry, but don't fight. So both ways. So that is also important. Anyway, that was side point. Um, but that was
Thank you, Prabhuji. So what I understood was that rest of the desires will become secondary. Our main desire will be Krishna.
Krishna. Yeah.
Prem. Okay.
Any other question, comment, um, or any
Yeah.
correction? Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Uh, Thank you, bro, first of all. And very nice question, and very nicely you answered, Prabhu. And like what you said, like if SAS is telling something, so it doesn't mean that we start taking everything. And this happens actually, even in material world with our colleagues, our boss. Yeah, we are humble internally, but in office or whatever environment we are, we have to behave like that. Again, that same example what you give, like if I understand that I am this jiva, so will not start wearing sari or something like that. So we need to know our duty, what is my duty, and need to act that way. Sometimes if chastisement needs to be given, we have to give it. And we see many times even Prabhupada used to do that. So, but this is one thing which devotees can't take. I don't know what I will say, they are neophytes because they don't understand. Like this chastisement is for my own good. And they said, oh, मेरे को कैसे बोल दिया, मेरे को कैसे डांट दिया. There's so much of ego that they are not able to take this. So we should realize as a devotee कि अगर ऐसा कुछ दिमाग में आ रहा है, if somebody is chastising and I'm getting angry at him, so that is wrong on my part. Yeah, that's one very important thing we need to understand. And there are a lot of beautiful points, Prabhu. There are very nice things which you added up. So thank you for this wonderful, wonderful session, Prabhu, and this wonderful presentation, PPT and everything. It was so nice and just kept ऐसा लग रहा था हम लोग सुनते रहे. So thank you for that, giving your association. And I think if there is no question, we can stop here. I think there are no comments, no questions. So okay, we'll stop here. Thank you once again, Anand Vardhan Prabhuji. And very happy to hear your Hindi, Prabhu. It was so sweet. Never
Good.
expected that,
Thank
but it was really very nice. So thank you for that. And yeah, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you, Gopi Mano
Hare
Prabhu, and thank you all the Sangha devotees. Vancha kalpa taruvasya kripa
Krishna,
sindhu
Kalpatarushya,
pravasya pavan
Patitanam
Vaishnav
Pavanam.
Namo Nanta Guruveshram ki Jai Shri Prabhupada ki Jai Shri Bhagavatam ki
Yeah,
Jai. Hare
yeah.
Krishna. Have a wonderful
Hare
day. Krishna consciously. Hare Krishna.
Krishna. Hare Krishna. So